Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing. This time we're unboxing a watch from a small micro brand from Sweden called Bravur. And I'm actually very excited about this one because I had to wait for this model to get back in stock so they can send it to me. And it's kind of a watch that, it has the colorway that I'm really fond of. So let's open the box and see what's what. Ugh. Well, it seems they've sent quite a lot of things. Okay, so in the package I actually got their catalog, which is a new for me. I've never gotten a catalog, and this is probably the founder and his friend, which is another co-founder. Yes, it's a whole catalog, but I'll check that out later. Now look at this model on the face, the green and gold, the BW003, and that is actually the watch that I got, and I'm really excited to open it and see how it looks in person, because in the photos on their webpage and obviously in this catalog, this watch really looks stunning. So let's open it and see. But let's first see what else they sent us. This is probably the receipt or the warranty, so we won't be opening that. The box is a cardboard box, but it has like a nylon styled texture to it. Inside, as we can see, you have a leather pouch signed with their brand name. So let's open that as well. Put this away. And over here, here's a cloth, again signed with the brand, and it seems like the warranty or instruction manual. What is this? User manual, yes, it's right here. And in the other side of the pouch is the watch itself. And here it is. Let's zoom in. Okay, in person, I have to admit this thing is stunning. Let me try to zoom out a bit. It doesn't seem to focus correctly. Now, when it comes to the colorway, this watch actually reminds me of the Seiko Aplinist, the Sarbo 17, because it's got that combination of emerald green and gold. But this is a much more elegant piece, and I like this sporty white on the outside. Now, Bravur as a brand was founded in 2011, and apparently they were doing quartz watches in their beginnings, but just like many other brands, they're jumping on the mechanical bandwagon. And just like they were using quartz Swiss movements, they're using the Swiss mechanical movements. In this instance, it's a SW300, a Sellity SW300, with a customized rotor, and as you can see, the movement even has some decoration. Now, apparently the steel used for the cases is actually from Sweden, from a Swedish brand, some brand or company. Now, the watch doesn't feature a screw-in crown, as you wouldn't expect something from a watch like this. Let's try to get it going. And there it goes. I really like the dial, and I love this colorway. The watch is, I believe, 39 millimeters, so I'm gonna try to put it on my wrist to see how it feels and looks. The case is very simple but very unique. It has this like a fluted bezel. It's almost like you have a feeling like it has a grip, like you can turn it but you cannot turn it. This is just a fixed chapter ring inside. The leather strap is, well, pretty thick, and it's kind of on a firm side. So it's one of those straps that you really have to, it appears like you have to wear it in to become very comfortable. It's not very pliable like the ones that I usually review, but to be honest, I'm usually a fan of these kind of straps more because they do last longer, and once they get shaped to your to your wrist, they really are very comfortable. It comes with a deploying buckle, which is a surprise. I thought it's gonna be just a regular, tang buckle, but look at it, and it's machined. It's pretty nice and polished all the way. It has their logo. Now, the one thing that I'm kinda disappointed about is the position of the logo. And I mean, I will be doing naturally a detailed detailed review of this piece where I'll cover all the details and things that I love and dislike. But right off the bat, when I saw the watch is stunning, the dial is stunning. But since they already covered the date at 6 o'clock by making it very, you know, the dial very symmetrical, it was a kind of a shame for them not to put the logo at 12 o'clock, because this watch with this kind of design and the markers being all the same, it truly is like very, you know, like symmetrical. So why ruin that symmetry by placing the logo at 3 o'clock? I don't know, maybe there's a quirk of theirs, maybe I'll learn to love it, but so far that is like the only thing that I really dislike about the watch. The crown is also signed and very nice. As you can see, the case is a combination of polished and this frosted finish. Anyways, the last thing naturally comes with a sapphire crystal. The last thing we have to do is put it on my wrist, and then I'm gonna sign off. And naturally you can stay tuned for the review. Anyways, let me just place it on my wrist. Okay guys, so here it is on my wrist, and my wrist is like a 6.7, maybe a 6.8. And as you can see, it's really nicely sized. Because of the white chapter ring, although it is an all dial design, the dial itself looks kind of smaller, and this is much more to my taste than when if this dial was all green, I would probably feel the watch is too big. Like this, I actually like the proportions. It's nice and thin, the lug to lug is not overly long, and the watch actually sits very comfortably. The strap, like I said, is on the firm side, but I believe within a week of wear it would form a nice contour of the wrist. It's already starting to shape up, so it's really not a big problem. I really love that it has a deploying block buckle. It's a nice detail and a nice luxurious detail, if I may say. Okay, with the watch on my wrist, the last thing that I want to do is check out the lume, although I really do not expect much because the hands, as you can see, are mostly skeletonized with just a few pieces of lume on the tips. So let's turn off the light and see what's what. Well, to be honest, the lume is actually okay on the markers considering how thin they are, but as you can see on the hands, it's barely usable. But one wouldn't expect something from a watch that looks like this. Anyways, that's it. So thank you for watching, and do stay tuned for the full review of this piece, where I'm gonna be including macro shots, and I'm pretty sure this watch is gonna look amazing under macro shots. I mean, look at that framing around the date window. It just looks beautiful. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. And until the next video, bye.